Hi everyone, it's Tom here from the Life Runes with another wellbeing video. Today I'm going to talk about confidence and some various aspects of confidence. We're going to talk about the confidence scale. We're going to do a definition of confidence. We're going to talk about some SMART goals as well, which can help boost your confidence. So we're going to talk about a range of things confidence related really. So what is confidence? Confidence is a feeling of self-assurance arising from an appreciation of our own skills or abilities, okay? So it's that sense that, yeah, I can do it, okay? So that's what confidence is. But we all suffer from low confidence from time to time, and that's absolutely fine. You know, I'm confident at some things and not at others. This is absolutely normal, okay? So what sort of things can cause us to have low confidence? Well, fear of the unknown is one thing. So if you have no idea what's coming up, you know, if you've got a job interview or whatever, that's one thing that could cause us to lose some confidence. A lack of knowledge or understanding, or under-preparedness could cause us to lose confidence. Negative past experiences, maybe if we've been criticised, that can cause us to lose confidence. So these are all things that can cause us to lose confidence, okay? And again, that's absolutely normal, but what I'm about to show you is that it's okay to be confident at some things and not others, and that's what life is really. So this is called the confidence scale, and it's something we use in the classroom, okay? So we've got 10 to 1 going down, and 10 is things that you're very confident at, and 1 is things that you're not really confident at all, okay? So, firstly, what I'm going to put up is a cup of tea. Now, I'm going to put that up at 10, but if I was serving a cup of tea to the Queen, I'd probably be down here because I'd be worried about getting too many sugars or making it too weak. So I'm going to but I'm just serving a tea for myself today, so I'm going to put that up here. Okay, cup of tea. Next one, okay? What about crafts then? Well, I'm not really very crafty generally, so I like to have a go, but I'm not particularly confident at it. So I'm going to put that down here. But you know what, that's okay. I don't beat myself up about it. And that's what this is all about really. We're confident at some things and not at others. Now then, marathon. I have actually ran marathons before. I'm not in the best shape at the moment, so if you ask me to do one tomorrow, that'd be a bit of a struggle, but generally speaking, I'm reasonably confident at that. So I'll put that up there, okay? Similarly, public speaking. I'm a bit hit and miss at public speaking, but I'd like to give it a go, so I'll put that about there. Okay, so you can see we've got a list here developing, haven't we, of things that I am confident at and not at. Finally, the dreaded baking, okay? I really no good at baking at all, and to be honest, I don't mind about that. I don't enjoy the process of baking. I like to cook, but I don't like to bake, and that's why that's a 1, because I'm useless at baking. Okay, so that's just kind of illustrates that I'm confident at some things and not others, okay? But how can we boost our confidence if we're not confident? How can we sort of build ourselves up? Well, one way of doing that is by trying new things and trying to build our confidence in specific areas, okay? So we like to talk about these things called SMART goals. SMART stands for S is specific, so the challenge or the goal has to be sort of to the point, measurable, so can you measure the goal? A is achievable, so can it be achieved or not? R is relevant, so is it relevant to the situation you're in? And T is time bound, so we don't like to make these goals open-ended. We have to have a time limit on them to give ourselves focus, okay? So one example of an unrealistic SMART goal would be running a marathon, coming back to that theme, next week. Now, for almost anyone on the planet, if I asked them to run a marathon by next week, that would be unrealistic. So that wouldn't fit the criteria of the SMART scale, okay? Whereas if I was to say, learn to make an origami swan, okay? Well, let's go through the SMART scale and see if that's an appropriate one. Is it specific? Yes, it's to the point. Is it measurable? Well, in a week's time, you'll either have a swan or you won't, so it's measurable. Is it achievable? I think it's probably achievable, yeah. Is it relevant? Well, yes, it is relevant because we want to improve our confidence at origami. And is it time bound? Well, we're going to give ourselves a week, okay? So that's an example of a SMART goal that is a good one, really. And I'd like to encourage viewers to maybe have a go at SMART goals themselves and let us know the outcomes of these SMART goals, maybe over our social media, okay? Whether that's crafts or any other of these things. And you know, these goals are very personal to us. One man's mountain's another man's molehill, as they say. So all of these goals are valuable, okay? Now, what I'd like to highlight now is I had a little go at a SMART goal myself recently. Now, I said I wasn't very crafty. Well, I told a little bit of a lie. I gave this a go recently. I was watching some YouTube videos and there was a sort of paint along video, and this is supposed to be like a wintry scene. Now, as you can see, this is absolutely by no means a Monet, but I set myself a goal to do this within a week, and I did it. And you know, it's not great, but I really enjoyed it, and the more I paint, the more I enjoy it, and the more confident I get at it. So that's my kind of example of a SMART goal. Now, I achieved that, but as you know, it's not great, but I'm cool with that, and that's absolutely fine. And the other thing I'd like to say is if you don't achieve your goal, that's also absolutely fine. Maybe just set a slightly more achievable one. This is all a learning process, okay? And not achieving our goals is part of the process of success as well as achieving. So that's absolutely fine as well. So give a SMART goal a go. I know it sounds a little bit corporate and complicated, but they are really good, these, so give that a go. Okay, and that boosts your mood as well. That's trying new things boosts our mood, as we've said in other videos. These things are really good for us. I think finally, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. We've had a little discussion about the definition of confidence, the confidence scale, what sort of can knock our confidence, what can boost our confidence. We've had a look at my painting. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching and see you again soon. Okay.